Test, test, test. Cool, that actually works. All right.
Summon the Elector Counts.
What am I doing? There we go. Oh. Oh dear. Almost got to turn the title screen off. Alright.
As I hold God,
The
I command here.
The Chad Emperor himself. Oh, looks like we got somebody in the chat. Howdy. Alright. What time is it? 2:04? Yeah, let's start the stream. Who do I want to play as?
one day, all lives must end.
Could play as Elspeth. I have been playing Cathay on my off time, and I have to admit, Cathay is pretty fun. But so is the Empire.
Sigmar's will.
Need trespass penalties. Could do Empire. Could do Dwarves. Could do Kislev. Screw it. Let's just go and jump right
In
into.
the name of
Let's just
The
jump into
Empire
Elspeth.
needs the Dark Lady of Nuln.
Mostly because I got the thumbnail already for her.
To die is to find eternal sanctuary, safety from the horrors of this land. But to study death, to know its secrets, is to venture down a path that few dare tread. Atop her blackened tower, The Graveyard Rose, Elspeth von Draken, fights to protect the fallen, driving back the forces of evil. A perennial guardian of the Empire.
Beneath death's shadow, our enemies fall. The enemies of Wissenland shall embrace their mortality.
Absolutely 10 out of 10 intro. I love like the little painted intros in the game. Not everyone gets them, but it is a delight when we see them. Alright, so last stream I did Elspeth. And I kind of explained, you know, what's going on with her and everything else like that. And I wanted to continue that game. But then the game updated, so that's it's an old save, and if I continue playing that game, the save might get corrupted, and it might just be all a wash anyways. So we're starting fresh with Elspeth. And real simply, what defines her from the other Imperial factions is the Imperial Gunnery School. Basically, we're using death magic to empower gunpowder units, whether it be musketeers, outriders, which are like cool guys with grenade launchers, and like semi-automatic muskets. It's kind of funny. And then of course we got the cannons. We got like the Hell Blaster volley guns. I think they were called volley guns in real life. I can't remember what the actual term for these were, but these were like a thing in real life. And then we got the rocket batteries, which was also a real thing in real life. Steam tanks weren't though. These were designed off of Leonardo da Vinci's works, because he went and was like, hey, in the future there's going to be this armored machine, this armored wagon. And then, of course, we have the land ship, which is just completely out to lunch. It's taking a ship, putting wheels on it, and it was like, you know what, that's our tank. No one drew up a concept of that, because that was just a really stupid concept, but it's in the game. And I want to see one thing. What the hell is... Okay, yeah, war wagons. Okay. So, with Elspeth, of course,
Engineer
we are
contraptions to hasten
starting
our movement.
against the undead, because there's only going to be one ruler of Hot Topic, okay? And then we've got Gnome, so what we'll do is upgrade the shooting range to a firearms academy, so we can get more gunpowder units. And then for the second one, what did I do last time? I'm going to go with stables, because there's going to be a quest that comes up later on that requires you to actually get the level 3 stables. So we might as well jump ahead and get that. Although, more artillery will be good. We don't need mages, because Elspeth is already a mage. And we don't need the Shrine of Sigmar right off the bat. We could use Control, though, because that would be pretty decent. Weaver House, Fields would be good too. Empire Knights is good though. They are pretty great. Not Reichsguard great, but they're pretty good. They're pretty decent for like tier 2 cavalry. So, as I agonize on that choice, as I normally do,
Elspeth von Draken.
let's just get stuck right into... Actually, let's do our research first. Before we get stuck into it, let's do our research. We're going to do very basic starts. We'll do grain silos, because that gives us casualty replenishment and growth, and that's always good. Plus, it only takes like 3 turns to do.
In the empire of our innovation.
So we're just going to run over here and kill Boldy McVampire. Alright, Baldy. You will die soon. As soon as this loading screen is done. The time in this world is ended. Alright, we're not going to gamble with magic. I find that every time you gamble in magic at the start, you always get less recharge. You always get less magic. So, you know, don't gamble. Don't do gotchas. Alright. For people coming in who haven't played Warhammer before, welcome. I hope you're having a great time. Looks like we're defending this little farmstead. Farmstead? Lumber mill? Something. From the forces undead. Alright, so we will do a classic checkerboard in which we put little gaps in the line. Not too big gaps, but little gaps, so the musketeers can shoot out of. Because, again, musket balls don't arc. And we'll put the Hellstorm rocket battery more to the front, because they have a tendency to kill my guys. So we're just going to make these blocks a little more chunky, a little more thick. Put the engineer guy back here, and then Elsbeth will be right behind these swordsmen. And we'll start the battle. Alright.
The dead speak to me, whisper of myriad battles of old. They tell tales of our foes' weakness.
Yeah, as Elsbeth is shit-talking the undead, as one normally does. As one does. Alright, cannons are opening up. I'll see if I can target the Vampire Lord with the cannon. Hellstorm Rock Battery. Open up and completely missing. Completely miss. Oh my god, every shot missed. Okay, switch targets, because apparently you can't hit. Every single rocket didn't hit. I've almost never seen that before. See, now he's finally on target. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go. The only skeleton skirmish, you can do it. And before I forget, I'm going to turn skirmish mode off on our ranged units. Skirmish mode is like, it is pretty handy because when the enemy comes closer, the unit will automatically fall back. But sometimes you actually don't want that. Like when you're fighting Skaven, you really don't want that when you fight Skaven, because it'll pop up from underneath the ground and completely screw up your battle lines. Alright. Looks like the... oh god. I was kind of hoping the Spearmen would do a better job. Okay, guys. What are you guys doing? As I was saying, I was kind of hoping the Spearmen would do a better job fending off those dire wolves, but apparently not. They slip on right through, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Come on. It just means that I made the hole in lines a little bit too big. Hole's too thick. Alright, but the dire wolves are dying. Good. And the skeleton warriors managed to... okay, come on, guys. So it looks like I made a mistake and made the holes in the checkerboard a little bit too big. Which that's okay. Because they're only skeleton warriors. They're like... okay, no. Do not fire. Okay, what we learned from last game, do not fire into the backs of our units, please. They can and will kill us. I think like one battle, that was like most of my casualties, was just the Hellstorm rocket battery smacking like the back end of one of my units. And I was like, oh, that's where we took all the casualties. It's like, oh, thanks guys. Alright. These zombies are dying. Everyone's dying. Everyone that needs to die is dying, rather. Okay. You guys turn like that. Okay. Actually, let's see if we can get a flanking shot on these zombies. Kill them real quick.
Shaiish.
And then we'll do Aspect of the Dread Knight on the Swordsman, just so the cars. Magical attacks. Oh, really? It has magical attacks? Okay. So, magical attacks in this game means that you can basically fight ghosts and, like, other spirits, which there are units in this game. But the main thing is the leadership bonus and the Car's Terror cause fear. Especially versus armies like the Undead or Chaos. Because they don't take morale penalties per se, like they will never flee the battlefield, they'll just like disintegrate. And you'll kind of see it like right now, like this means like they don't, like you see the leadership's at -4 now, so they're actually taking damage to their health because it's like the necromantic bindings are coming loose. And we just shot the shit out of that vampire lord. Alright, you know, all in all, 81 losses. Okay, we'll take it. No choice. Yeah. Yeah, those direwolves though. I was really hoping the spearmen would block them a lot better, but it looks like the direwolves like punched through the spearmen, which can happen, and went right for the Hellstorm rocket battery. But everyone did a good job. Good job, men of Wissenlin and Nuln. Alright, they're dead. Just going back to say, yeah, we're dead. No, so we got some schematics, some gold, and some experience. We will pray Sigmar and basically heal our units.
A moment of prayer.
And we got some good guys.
Elspeth von Draken.
Elspeth von Draken. We'll do increased mobility because that is key in this game. It's like increased mobility and army replenishment is like the two major skills you want in a hero.
Amethyst Mage.
And for her, we'll do Spirit Leech because Route Marcher is okay, but we kind of don't need it.
In my archives.
Because the next battle is literally like a stone's throw away. What I will do... Still agonizing over this choice.
Lady of Shaiish.
We'll see what we get from this one. And jump right into a new battle. So how are you guys doing today? Are we having fun? Alright, start deployment. Had my voice crack there for a second. Oh god, this map again.
Great cannon!
Okay. We are going to do something a bit tricky. No, we're not. Do we do tricky? No. Let's just do normal. Let's not be fancy.
Ready to fire! We are ready!
Actually, I can put you up to the front. You can be in the back right there.
Elspeth von Draken.
So, since we're on a hill, we're going to actually push forward. Gunner's going to be on top of the hill. Infantry's going to be actually downwind of them. So the gunners can actually shoot down. And they don't need to, we don't need to check aboard.
The Dark Lady of Nuln.
We just have to kind of rush forward with it before they,
Fist of Nuln. By blade and bullet, by magic and might, the Empire shall stand triumphant.
Is that a Might and Magic reference?
State troops ready! Shalia protects us! Rebels aim! We're ready!
Alright.
Swordsman! A matter of locomotion!
A matter of locomotion. But we've got no trains.
Spot us the target!
let's see if we get the handgunners to stop blasting these fell bats.
Fire!
Come on,
Fire!
fire.
What do you bid?
Yeah, rip them apart. Yeah. Some skeet shooting today.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Oh, god damn it.
And gunners!
As night follows day, the rocket battery smashes into the rear of my units.
For the comet!
Okay,
Ready!
and we're about to get flanked.
Great cannon!
Elspeth von Draken. By the amethyst wind.
Alright, you guys go and attack these guys. You guys turn around and shoot those guys.
Guns of Gnome!
Guns of Gnome.
Pick your target!
If you can start firing, that'd be great. Not too worried about that, though.
Missiles ready, my friend!
Elspeth von Draken.
Alright,
Swordsman! Hellstorm rocket battery!
don't worry, they'll come back. They'll be back.
Power of the sky! Ready for war!
They will definitely be back.
Missile
Okay,
troops!
missiles not actually firing at anything.
Fire!
Elspeth go like this, do a bit of tankery.
At speed! Swordsman!
Death take you!
Alright,
Detachments move!
alright. Gunline.
Understood!
Kill these guys. No.
Take position!
What are you guys doing?
For Heldenhammer!
Are they blocked? No, they shouldn't be. Don't want to shoot them. Firing line. More like an execution line.
The graveyard rose.
Do some aspect of the Dread Knight up here.
Shadows at my call.
And then once that is good, we'll send our gunpowder units to the flanks
Moving now!
and really start to screw these guys up.
Spearman! Yes, my lord! Find the enemy!
And these guys are back, so we'll send them back on the cannons. And that's actually kind of like the cool thing, is that when your artillery guys like get routed, they'll leave the guns and just like flee the battlefield, but you can actually have them go back onto the guns and use them again. I just think that's neat.
Hand gunners!
Well, it's also what you can do with the artillery
Hellstorm!
is, where is that button? Oh, here it is. You can actually manually fire every artillery gun. I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you really wanted to. Look at that. There was, I think it was Warhammer 1 or Warhammer 2. I want to say Warhammer 1. There was it was called like an Olympic event, because there is a
Ulrich's wrath!
catapult that the orcs use called the Doom Diver catapult,
Formation march!
and they literally strap a goblin onto a catapult and throw him. And what he does is he actually has like a bit of a glider on him, right? So he can actually like change direction while he's in the air. So he's actually kind of good for making, you know, like adjustments for attacking other guys. So what they would do is they would see how far you can actually throw the goblin by like manually firing the catapult and then manually controlling the goblin. I think that was Warhammer 1 that they did that. I can't remember who won, but I remember watching those videos years and years ago. Sorry about that. right. And we picked up our first city.
Let us take it.
I don't know why my voice is cracking today. God damn. Alright, so it looks like we picked up the iron mining pit, which will give us some gold, some trading resources, and minus 20% for swordsmen, greatswords, and knight units. Ay, 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 ay.
Elspeth von Draken.
So now we will pick up
Draken.
Route Marcher for her.
Add it to my collection.
We will recruit units. Pistoliers is pretty decent. Archers are good. We could pick up archers. A Free Company militia. They're okay. It's kind of weird. Like they are a hybrid unit, but you really can't put them on like the line. They just don't. I just feel like they don't kind of add up. So we'll do 1 unit of archers and then 1 unit of spearmen. Actually, you know what? No, let's. Should we go pistoleros? They're kind of okay. Weak against armor though. No, we'll just do spearmen. Yeah, just like that. Screw it. And for these guys, you know what? We will actually go and try to unlock the Empire Knights. Because they're, again, as I said, they're decent and they will allow us. They're decent and they will allow us to do some flanking maneuvers. Oh, turn timers. I don't have this on my SSD because I still haven't figured out how to change the recording software because it always records on the SSD, and I have a whole separate hard drive that I can do. Okay, yeah. So here's the here's the mission to get the upgraded stables, and this is the start of to get a really good hero unit. So all that will take another turn. It's okay. We will put a point of boost income. No, survivalist. Let's go survivalist. And we will attack Wissenberg.
Wielder of the pale scythe.
Yeah, Wissenberg. Kill him.
I foresee great suffering.
Okay, it looks like they actually have a lord on the point this time. A little toothless necromancer, British dentistry at its finest. It's kind of funny. So Elspeth is like, she's into death magic, but she isn't a necromancer. She doesn't like raise dead. She just kills you. Yeah, no, she's kind of like Tomb Raider in that regard. Because like her whole thing is like protecting the Empire and then like finding magical artifacts. So like she'll like dive into tombs and stuff like that. So that point doesn't get brought up like a lot, but like it is a thing that like she does. All right.
For Heldenhammer!
For Heldenhammer. We will do another checkerboard formation.
We are Sigmar's heirs! By Ulrich's wrath!
We will do something like that.
Yes, sir!
Elspeth von Draken.
This.
The graveyard
That.
rose.
Command artillery! The Empire endures! Do your duty, spearmen!
And then the archers.
The Empire endures!
Archers are great because again, you don't have to actually have to check a board with them. But all these three are
Comet's ready!
skirmish mode off and start the battle.
Elevate cannon!
All right.
The dead speak to me. Whisper of myriad battles of old. They tell tales of our foes' weakness.
Take the ground!
Yeah, Scully boys. They are pretty weak. Oh, welcome. Apparently got 4 people in the chat. Oh, I see 4 people. Welcome all.
We are ready!
God damn it. Well, you're not missing, you're hitting the backside of our units. Oh, finally we got 2 hits. Alright, we got direwolves coming into the flanks.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
God damn it. Why do you keep on
Sigmar
missing?
commands!
Okay, you know, switch targets. Yeah, oh my god, like this Hellstorm rocket battery. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Awaiting orders! Hailstorm!
Alright,
Detachments
shift them
move!
slightly to the right. Gunners are opening up.
And
Fell bats are just hanging out on the side for some reason. I was actually assuming that they would come on the flank, but I think the AI is just
The Dark Lady
bugging
of
out
Nuln.
for one reason or another.
Ranged weapons ready!
We're actually just going to charge these dire wolves.
Wizardess of Nuln.
And the Great Cannon can go and see if he can fire onto the Necromancer. Oh, yeah, we just got...
For the Empire!
Alright. Okay, now they're coming on the...
Ready for war!
Okay, you guys...
For the
Oh,
twin-tailed
god
comet!
damn it. I'm going to name these guys Backstabbers. They seem to, without fail,
Engineer. Yes,
always
General.
want to stab me in the back. Or shoot me in
We
the back.
are Sigmar's heirs! Soldiers of the artillery units ready!
Pull all
Hailstorm
these guys
rocket
back.
battery!
I go to glory!
Okay.
Death take you! Damn you!
You know, aspect of the Dread Knight.
Shadows at my call.
And Spirit Leech the Necromancer, so we can whittle him down a bit. And then Elspeth can go on the flanks and help out this Spearman unit before it breaks. At this point, the Necromancer's... I think that's really not... Alright.
Elspeth von Draken.
Okay, it looks like our Spearman actually broke. But that is kind of alright.
Great cannon!
Can't wait until we get our Great Cannon, so... sorry, not Great Cannons.
Elspeth
Our,
von Draken.
Really, no Ironsides took a massive hit. Oh, oh, you son of a bitch! Don't fire.
For Heldenhammer!
Mage of Death.
Ready!
Oh my
For
god!
the twin-tailed comet!
The Graveyard Rose.
All right,
Doom take thee! For the Empire!
Spearmen!
let's see if we can kind of redeem ourselves a little bit. We got flanked. That is to be expected. Again, with the undead, they don't have any archer units,
Handgun!
but they do have a lot of flankers.
Fire!
So that's what you always have to worry about. But we are taking a lot more damage than what I wanted,
Swordsman!
which is not particularly good, but it's, you know, it happens.
Command!
It happens.
By Ulrich's wrath!
By Ulrich's wrath. Honestly, I think like if the Hellstorm rocket battery, because like they got, yeah, they only got like 57 kills because they missed like a lot of their shots.
Cannon! Don't miss fire!
I'm almost certain that like
The Dark Lady of Nuln.
if they actually were like hitting even like 60% of their shots, this battle would have been almost a completely different outcome. Or rather, we wouldn't lose as many units as we did. But we're just going to kill the lead Necromancer and hopefully get probably an army road even before then. Yeah, see, there it is. A complete collapse of the lines. Not the best performance. Yeah, I know that's dog shit performance. Never mind. Yeah, look, like the swordsman got more kills than Hellstorm Rock Battery. Like, what the hell, guys? What the hell? Although our front line, for the most part, was stable, which is what we want. Which is what we want. Alright. Took some damage, but that is alright. Because we'll occupy the settlement and get some of that good replenishment next round.
Elspeth von Draken.
And speaking of replenishment, we will go and pick up the farming field so we can get more growth and more replenishment.
Rider of the Dragon in Carmine.
Rider of the Dragon. What do we want with him? Let's do Piercing Shot. Can't go wrong.
Amethyst Shot. Mage.
And then with her, do we want the Soul Blight? And what was Doom and Darkness again? That's his leadership. We'll do Soul Blight. We'll debuff the enemy. When it comes to death magic, because she's not the only one that can wield death magic, it's a lot of damaging, and most of the time it is just debuffing the enemy. You do get like one buffing spell, Aspect of the Dread Knight, which it's okay. It's not the best buff spell, but it's not the worst. But like the main killers is like the Fate of Bunja and the Purple Sun of Xerxes, which is literally you summon a black hole. You summon a black hole on the battlefield.
I must study this.
All right. We will recruit.
You join the host of the Graveyard Rose.
And we'll pick up another set of archers and another set of spearmen. And then for this, we'll do control for the moment. Control for the moment. Also, a small note to self. I'm like 20 seconds ahead of you guys because I forgot to change that setting. Well, actually, no, wait, no. I did change that setting before, but apparently I guess it didn't save from the last live stream. So, it's a bit annoying. But then again, this is like my second live stream, so, you know, still in the learning process.
For Nuln's ends.
Alright, she has another level up. Let's just... Spirit Leech, Life Leech? Duration, reserves. Triggers and casting spells. Screw it, we'll just do Soul Blight.
This belongs in my archives.
This belongs in a museum.
We are the strength of the Empire.
Huh. You know what I completely forgot to do? I completely forgot to do upgrades. I just realized that. I was like, wait a second. Monstrous Impact is pretty good. Although we're not facing like a lot of like we're not facing a lot of large units at the moment. Honestly, the additional projectile for the Hellstorm Rock Battery will probably be the best.
Wissenland's true power made manifest.
Because, you know, why not have another rocket hit our backside? In fact, oh, and then we got the field coat. So what you can do on units is you can rename them, okay? So instead of having this be the Hellstorm Rocket Battery, Backstabber. Yeah, I'm not salty.
Lady of Rome, for Verena and
Who's
None.
salty? I'm not salty. So, it's saying if we auto-resolve, it's going to be a valiant defeat. I know that to be completely false, though. Because we will literally just blow the crap out of them. Without artillery. Without big guns. You guys seem kind of quiet today. Wonder if Diego sees this. I wonder if my chat... No? Well, no, because I did refresh the live chat, so... You guys can chat. Alright. Gambling's wrong, so we will not do it. I'm just looking at the scenery. It's kind of cool. So, okay, so you see like the houses on the bridge? That actually used to be a thing that like people did like back in like the ye olden days. It was actually like build housing on the bridge. They'd have like on both sides. That is a thing that actually used to happen. Yeah, when I went to England during the summer, it was kind of cool just seeing like the really old like architecture, because like up here in Canada, like when it comes to like old architecture, you're going to see like colonial times, and that's about like as old as it goes for us. But like in England, you got like actual castles and stuff like that, and just it's pretty cool. All right. So since we got artillery, we're just going to.
First, we must break their bodies and set their spirits free.
I love like in these Total War games. Like the best part is like the absolute shit talking. In Total War 3 Kingdoms, the shit talking in that one was just peak. It is peak because when like enemy lords would fight each other, they will just smack talk each other like almost constantly, and it was just so fun. Just take a look closer for you guys. Again, the red and black really looks nice, and like the weathering on the shield, really good. Yeah. Look at these guys.
Tell Wolfheart, this will be a hunt like no other.
Known iron sides. And we got the shabby archers. Alright. Do we have a hole in the wall yet? No, not yet. Break that machine. Come on. Oh, because they're like hitting two sides of the wall. Which that's okay. Speed this up just a little bit. Come on, smack him. Smack him. Cool. Okay, we'll do something like this, and with these guys, we'll actually move these guys forward a bit. And we'll all just move forward into this gap. Actually, what I want, it should be able to hit. What I want is the Hellstorm rocket battery to like get this area, because the enemy loves to like put troops here. So if we can actually just arc our fire right here into this like a really nice killing zone, that would be perfect.
Spirita of Shaiish.
And then we'll have the Great Cannon just smacking the other side of this wall, so it kind of just opens the gap.
Hailstorm! Spearman!
Alright, looks like we are taking some fire from that
Hailstorm rocket
tower.
battery!
I think if we just a few volleys on those zombies will do the trick. If we hit them, of course. No, it's actually really easy. We'll just shift
Sir!
to the left.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Shift all the dudes to the left. And then that will be that. That will be that. Great. Oh, actually, there's no one on the fort anymore, so that's okay.
Soldiers of the Empire!
We'll move the Hellstorm Rock
Yes!
Battery up.
For Heldenhammer! Move
Closer the
out!
artillery is, the more accurate, of course.
The Empire
And accuracy is king with the Hellstorm Rocket Battery.
Formation, march! To battle! To battle!
Because, you know,
The winds take me.
don't want to get shot in the back again. Oh, backstabber. It's really good. Like, when the Hellstorm Rocket Battery actually, like, works, and I can position it properly, it's, like, amazing. But the key is when it works and when I can position it properly, because the enemy is your terrain.
Israel infantry!
We got skeleton spearmen on the wall. That's okay. We got archers. Again, the one cool thing about archers is the arcing fire, so they can hit on the wall, and so can these guys. Now, in the last update, I think it was the last update, there was actually like a huge problem where like gunpowder units on this side of the wall couldn't actually fire down, but they fixed that. Which you might be thinking that seems to be a fix that should have been done like a game ago in Warhammer 2, and you'd be correct. You'd be absolutely correct. They should have fixed that, but they didn't. But they fixed it now, so you know. Just CA being CA. Alright. One tower done. And we're just gonna blast the hell
Hailstorm!
out of this tower.
We obey!
We got some fell bats onto our right. And that's weird. Normally they'll pile it in.
Spearman!
Are they?
Quick march!
Is it just like you can't see them? Is that it, or no? Because we can see over there. Who the hell's the enemy?
Understood!
All right.
Go! Take
Do
the
something like
ground!
this. Do something like that.
Elspeth von Draken.
I see crypt ghouls.
I draw upon death.
Shalia protects us! No lingering!
Gonna move my guys a little bit closer to the wall.
Shaiish
All right,
carry.
that second tower done, so we're basically free to do whatever we want. We will have this guy not toggle fire at will, and then we're going to put our troops right close to this wall, so this tower, which we can actually probably hit, is actually just going to hit the wall and do nothing.
Engineer!
All right, if we can get those crypt ghouls to come around again, move the archers a little bit up,
We serve the Emperor! Find
so we'll just
your
blast them through this hole
for the Warhammer!
and not have our infantry have to deal with crypt ghouls. Crypt ghouls are pretty. I don't think that like for like the tier that they're in, they're like pretty decent. Because like they can and will mess up our our spearmen, our units, they just do more damage. Of course, as like time goes on, they're not that good. But like early game, I'd say that crit pools are like pretty decent, especially since like you're not facing a lot of like heavily armored units as the vampires in the early game, unless you're going like straight for the dwarves. But like at that, like when you fight the dwarves as the vampires, at that point you got tools to actually deal with them.
Spearman! At speed! Form a
So
ring
we'll
of
do our
steel!
patented trick of using the walls against them,
Form a ring of steel!
and we'll just go
The
inside.
dead call.
This is kind of weird because like 9 times out of 10.
Ranged weapons ready!
Actually, what we're going to do is I see those Felbats
Hellstorm rocket battery!
doing some stupid things.
For the comet! Ready! For Sigma!
Elspeth von Draken. Doom, take thee!
I don't know what the hell those Felbats were thinking. I think they were like trying to go with the artillery and then like oh god. Oh god. Okay, you guys just fire those guys. Alright, and we got our handgunners up on the walls, so we are now firing down the safety of their own walls, firing down at these units.
Elspeth von Draken.
Alright.
Swordsmen! Sigma calls! Prepare for combat!
Prepare for combat.
At your service! Handgunners!
And so before I was rudely interrupted,
Missiles ready, my friend!
put these guys back up on the wall.
Shields up!
Elspeth
And
von
look at that.
Draken.
The Black Knights, which were honestly like probably like their best unit, are now wiped out because they just threw them in piecemeal, as the AI normally does.
The Empire endures!
I go to glory.
All right, we will overcast a Spirit Leech. So overcasting in this game, you can kind of like buff up your spells, you know. But the problem with that is, if you fail the overcast, you will actually take damage, because it's like the winds of magic is just cracking your body. So, it's a neat mechanic, honestly, I like it.
Right! Charge!
Alright, archers are on the wall, firing down these nasty crypt ghouls. Just do some cinematic. I was about to with their sight. Oh, beating the crap of this vampire lore. Yeah, look at that. Lord versus Lord. Alright.
The Dark Lady
And you
of
know what you
Rome.
get? You get a Spirit Leech.
As Buna fell, I call doom upon them.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Soldiers of the Empire!
Alright. These guys, we will
Form a ring of
shift them over here. You guys.
Pick your targets!
Why are you guys so far forward? What the hell? Oh, damn it.
Seeking enemy!
I think because, like, these guys are moving away, so they were trying to, like, get them in range. And, like, when you get up to, like, the castle wall, they just couldn't see them anymore. Which, you know,
Elspeth von
that's
Draken.
okay, I guess.
Darkness is my steed.
It's not, but I'll just cope. I'll cope and see. We got nothing else. Nothing better to do. Now, can you guys actually fire?
Shields up!
You guys should be able to fire.
Missiles will fly! Shields up!
See if these guys actually do something.
Sigma guides us!
Should be able to. There's a higher elevation. Yep, there it is.
Mage
Hell
of
yeah.
Death.
Yes, sir!
And they're coming up.
Yes, my lord!
Oh,
The graveyard
I
road.
almost completely forgot about that guy. It's kind of weird because normally the AI will like rush you at this point. This is the first time I actually seen the AI kind of like hold itself back, which is kind of neat. I wonder if the update actually changed that,
Wipe them out!
because I know the update did changes to the did changes to how the AI functions on the campaign. I don't know if they actually changed how the AI functions in battles.
Sigmar's heirs!
'Cause I know it makes like in campaign, it's making smarter choices when it comes to like the units that like it recruits,
Proceed!
which is always nice.
My forge and firearm!
Ooh, fire this now. We'll have Elspeth kind of real boss him. Actually, we'll also debuff him as well, so that 90 armor becomes 60 armor. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, not so tough now that your armor is basically rusting on you. Yay. We're doing
Ready for war!
okay, I guess. Solidly okay out of 10.
Conditions acceptable!
Except not these guys. What are these guys doing?
Speed! No lingering!
Elspeth
I'm not taking a lot of
von
damage.
Drachen.
Although I know that this probably isn't the most exciting battle, as it's a bit long in the tooth at the moment.
Handgunner!
Alright, handgunners, kill him.
The Dark Lady of Nuln.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they're just not. They didn't just pile in.
With
Alright, so the Lord
darkness.
is dead,
We are ready! Take
which
the
is
ground!
always good on any army to kill the Lord, because they'll start taking a penalty for the morale. Particularly for the undead, though, because the undead, their units are almost heavily dependent on the leadership of the Lord. So we'll debuff these guys, and this should be it. I mean, they shouldn't have a lot of guys left. We haven't seen... Yeah, Graveyard. I was going to say, we haven't seen the Graveyard yet,
Formation! March!
but we'll take those guys off the wall. So the Graveyard, who is actually like their like heavy infantry unit, so they can't wipe out our handgunners, because the cannon will do it. And what we'll do
Swordsman!
is we'll pull the spearmen actually back,
Ready!
turn this a little bit on the side,
Shoot them!
so we can actually fire into this graveyard
Wizardess of
as
Nuln.
they approach. Because again, handgunners, armor piercing,
Handgunner!
or rather, these guys are these are armor piercing,
Battle protocols!
and these guys are heavily armored.
Handgunners!
Look at these guys. Graveyard. They're a pretty cool unit, not gonna lie. They're the
Brace yourselves!
tier 3 infantry unit the vampires have, which is like their,
Engineer!
I'd say the best infantry unit. Not the best,
Mage of
not the best
Death.
unit that they have,
To
mind you,
shadows.
but
Elspeth von Drachen.
the best. I would say like one of the best
Master
infantry units that they got.
Crucible of war!
Okay,
Kill the necromancer!
let's speed this up. Oh, and that's armor loss penalty. Perfect. Yeah, that battle went on for quite a while, but yeah, no, it was just trying not to rush in and get anyone killed. 1 second. A bit of a sore throat. Okay. Occupy
Raise our
settlement.
standards here.
And that is the Court of the Night Guild.
Elspeth von Draken.
Now, what do we want? Could go infantry, which would be nice. Yeah, let's go infantry.
For Verena and Nuln.
We do increased mobility.
The graveyard
And we will go and do...
rose.
leech life. Actually, you know, well, actually... yeah, leech life. It's, for mages, it's better to get to, like, the second... like, rush the second tier of magic. Instead of, like, kind of, like, hop into the red line. Because the red line is important. But, yeah, you kind of want to specialize the magic.
This
Because that's like the
belongs
big
in
damage
my
dealer.
archives.
So the next guys we're going to attack will be orcs. However, I want to have Imperial Knights, so I can actually do a flanking maneuver with them, because they're going to have a lot of Goblin Archers. And if I can have the Goblin Archers kind of flee and scurry, like the cowards that they are, that'll be super helpful. Super, super helpful.
Elite troops and potent weaponry, honed and enchanted in the gunnery school, shall bolster our strength.
As Elspeth
Rider
just said.
of the dragon in Carmine.
Alright, we will go and Wissenberg will get the upgrade. We'll move Elspeth
Amethyst
to
Magistrates.
Wissenberg. That'll give us
Wielder
a
of the
huge,
pale scythe.
huge recruitment boost. Or
I
rather,
call
boost of our
upon your
guys
might.
over here. So we do have Outriders, which are okay. We got a... we could do 2 Empire Knights? 2 Empire Knights, yeah. Yeah, let's do it, 2 Empire Knights. Just like that. Sorry about that. I had to cough again. Advisor to Gnome. Teacher Teclis. And could do this. No, we'll just do, well, we'll do supply wagons. That +5 to campaign movement is just too
New
good.
knowledge is crucial for our elucidation.
And then he's recruiting. Who's this guy? Is this just by himself? I'll double check that. Nope, he is, that's just him. Okay, so we can actually take him out pretty easily. We'll do that. He'll be the next victim of us. Sterling wants a non-aggression pack, so we will...
Greetings on
oh,
behalf
a
of the
non-aggression
Empire.
pack and a trade
What
agreement.
brings you here with a sheathed blade?
So that'll give us more money. No one else wants a non-aggression pack, and nobody
Anad?
wants anything else. Okay. Oh, savage orcs. All right. Next turn. Do. The Gardens of Moor unlocked.
The Gardens of Moor are bastions of solitude in this dark world, where my arcane research and rapid transposition are made manifest.
So this
As
actually...
the forces of destruction encroach, the unity of the Empire cannot be disregarded. Wissenland's survival may depend on it.
Thank you. So the Gardeners of Moor is actually kind of cool. They're like a teleportation system. So we could, if I was down here and the enemy like attacked me up here, I can teleport Elspeth to the fight like right away, which is like really good. Again, because like when the map expands, you really do want some sort of fast transit. But it takes. Nope. Okay, well, screw it. As the dragon flies. The magic strikes protects. You've got more to travel. Not yet, though. Alright, now that we got that, we will go and attack these guys.
Bring darkness upon our foes. Amethyst Guardian.
And since we're right next to the settlement, we have the settlement garrison helping us. All right. Well, we're actually in the optimal position this time for our artillery and everything else. In fact, this is great. 10 out of 10. Cannot ask for better.
Hellstorm!
Put these guys a little bit more back.
Great cannon!
Like that. They got 2 flankers. So what we'll do is something a little cheeky like this. Allow them to fire.
Ready to fire!
Actually, what we'll kind of do is go a little bit like that. Just like that. And then we'll turn skirmish mode off. Kill these savage orcs, which are basically just really beefy orcs. Uses bone weapons and stone clubs. What they lack in armor and sophistication, even for an orc, they make up for with just killie power. They're actually pretty fun to play as. Juicy. I believe they also get a ward save due to the war paint. So they don't get armor, but they do get some sort of protection at least.
We serve the Emperor! Moving now! Bring it down! Standing by! We serve France!
Alright. Everyone's piling in.
Elspeth von Draken.
We will try to kill the lead orc. Get the charge off.
Now! Yes, General! Shoot them! Powder dry!
Yeah, powder dry. Kill him.
By forge and firearm! For Sigma!
Target the archers because they are targeting on musketeers.
Pick them off!
Alright,
The Dark
Elspeth.
Lady of Nuln.
We're getting, this isn't as well. Base weapon damage and armor piercing is good. The minus 30 armor isn't actually as good
The Empire endures! Go!
for the savage orcs because they just don't have armor. It's kind of like their thing.
Weapons at the ready!
Elspeth von Draken.
All right.
We are ready!
And those savage orc boys are dying as they should.
Ready for war! In range!
Unfortunately, Borbors are now hitting our flanks, which is not good.
My will is clear.
And
By the amethyst
I just noticed that my archers just moved forward into my battle line, which is, as the kids say, not optimal. It's not good at all when the archers do that.
Sigmar, preserve us! No
And you know what? We'll do
lingering!
flanks of
We're
ourselves.
Sigmar's heirs! For Heldenhammer! Heading out! Handgunners!
Alright.
Gifted tinker. Crew to cannons!
Yes!
But as we can see, their center is breaking.
Damn you!
Yes, sir!
Oh god.
Taking position!
Their Orcs have came back. Of course they did.
Spearman!
The winds take me.
Okay, see if we can snipe this war boss. And there it is.
The Pope!
They have broken, and now we'll go and run these bastards down.
Sigmar calls! Round!
So running enemies down at the end of battle is actually hugely important, because that will determine how much replenishment you get at the end.
March!
It also denies them
Ready to fire!
basically their army again,
By all
so they can't fight us if we just completely wipe them out.
ready!
Which seems to be like, you know, like, yeah, duh, but sometimes.
Battle!
Engineer. Finding
Go
the
back.
angle.
And we'll just speed up time. And this is one of the reasons why horses, or even just cavalry in general, is like really good. At the end of battle, they just ride and run all these guys down. Because, yeah, they can't defend themselves. And of course, we can always, you know, kill them and then, you know, use that speed to kill more things. And that should be about good. We did pretty good. Other than there was Borbors kind of smacking us on the side, but you know, all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. And our Hellstorm rocket battery didn't kill us. Didn't hit any units in the back, so you know, that's always good. But yeah, no. Savage Orcs are really like, they're okay units. They're pretty good. You just gotta know that they're not so much glass cannons, but they are kind of like weaker cannons. And the fact that they don't have armor is kind of like a blessing and a curse. Because they get a ward save, but you know, sometimes it's very much a mix. And we will take that yummy replenishment.
Our faith reinvigorated.
See, as we didn't completely destroy the army, it still has some units. Oh, Elspeth has a warhorse now. Okay. We'll check our Imperial Gunnery School. Okay, so we can't get any upgrades. Wissenberg. What's that? Oh yeah, so when you have somebody, when you make like a guard of more, you get like a second building option. So we get the Black Tower. So enables replenishment in foreign territory. All armies and adjacent. I didn't know it did that. Holy crap, that's actually pretty good. And it provides garrison of 2 halberdiers, which is, it's decent. And then we get the secondary, is we can create an amethyst, recruit an amethyst mage, which we don't really need that at the moment. We don't really need this at the moment, although the upkeep, global recruitment. Oh damn, that's actually pretty good. And then I was kind of looking at the Temple of Mor, because that unlocks recruitment of the Knights of Mor. Corruption -5. Vigor loss reduction -20% when fighting undead factions, all armies. We will be doing that. Damn. both these are actually really decent. I think I'll go for the Temple of More at the moment, because we'll be fighting undead in the nearer future.
Elspeth von Draken.
And then we will go and pick Piercing Shot up.
Von Draken.
And then for her, we'll just do... We'll do Aspect of the Dread Knight, so we can overcast it.
Every device has its secrets. I must extract them.
And then, since this guy's still in range, we'll just finish these boys up. Hey, Cassie Caster. Where's the death metal? Death metal is Elspeth von Draken. She is all about the death metal. And also, sorry, I realized that, like, my latency is, like, 20 seconds ahead. So on the next stream, I'm actually going to fix that, and so it's, like, 5 seconds ahead, so I can actually, like, talk to you guys a lot better. But, yeah, because I have, like, the stream on my mobile device right next to me, and I realize that, like, I'm, like, way kind of far behind.
Great cannon! Hellstorm rocket battery!
You know what? We don't actually even have to change anything. It's going to start the battle.
Awaiting orders!
Dark magics I bring from the shores of death. You should fear me, my friends, but not half as much as the enemy will.
Oh, the good old fear me but follow.
Weapons at the ready!
Yeah, this is actually like my third stream on YouTube. It is actually, yeah, because I got like the test stream, which I didn't even mean to stream that one. It just Pasmic joined, so I was like, oh, you know, I'll show him Battle Brothers, and then my first, I guess, official stream was like 30 minutes late because like I was freaking out because I thought YouTube couldn't actually see what I was doing. So I thought I actually had technical difficulties. In terms of that, I didn't. So all in all, you know, it is a learning process, and I'm not expecting to pull in like the big numbers at the start. It really is just like when it comes to like YouTubing, it's like I understand that like I am a very small fish at the moment in a very big pond, so I have to like adjust my expectations accordingly. For example, like if I get like 100 subscribers by the end of the year, which I don't know if I'm going to actually do, but if I do get that, that will be like an achievement that, like, you know, growth and success. The game is a bit loud compared to your voice. Okay, let me change that. Actually, I could probably just do that in the end game.
We owe our safety to Sigmar.
Let's see that. Oh, there it is. Master volume. Stream on YouTube generally pulls lower numbers than on Twitch. Yeah, I was wondering if I should actually just stream on Twitch instead of YouTube. I'm still like half and half when it comes to that. Because like I do want to grow the YouTube, and like maybe I'll just dual stream or something like that, or like I don't know, put the VOD on YouTube afterwards.
Elspeth von Draken. Ill visions. Double the watch.
Because like, yeah, like I know like Twitch is generally better for streaming. So I don't know, I might do that. Maybe like maybe like this Saturday, I might stream on Twitch because I do have an account on there. So, yeah, you know what? This Saturday, I'll put it up. There's going to be a sneaky Saturday stream, and then this Friday will be Sanders School again. I will maybe post 2 videos on Friday because we are nearing the end of Sanders School. I think we only got like 5 or 6 missions to do.
Von Draken. For Verena and Nuln.
So that's a full stack.
Dark Lady
We don't got a
of
full stack.
Nuln. Wielder of the Pale Scythe.
What do we really want? I don't think handgunners at the moment is going to be the way forward. Just cheap infantry. Yeah, something like that. And we'll upgrade Dottenbach. And then, yeah, like this battle is going to be super annoying.
Amethyst Mage.
Yeah. Stream on Saturday. I think that'll be good. I heard that like streaming on Fridays, like, or even like doing anything on Friday is like super bad because like people, people with a life isn't going to watch YouTube. But don't worry, I don't have a life either.
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your
So yeah, I heard like Friday's always like pretty bad when it comes to like dropping content, which is, it's okay. Actually, if I remember correctly, one of my best videos dropped on a Friday. So, I don't know.
Von Draken.
Just what again, still in the learning process.
And Nuln.
What an invasion.
This
And actually, we'll
belongs in my
double check what time it is. 3:25. We got a couple turns left.
Do not wait for the weak.
I've been streaming about.
Like me,
Surely it must be based on demographics.
in the winds of Shaiish.
Yeah, it could be. You could be right. I could be. Again, like it's.
Do not advance.
I don't know. It might just be. I'll just be a crapshoot. People might just be talking out their ass. It could be like a thing, right? It'd be like, oh, I don't know, every Friday my videos do bad, so don't post on Friday type thing when they give advice. You know what? It's kind of funny when it comes to like videos because like, oh, he moved. That dumb bastard. Okay, perfect. It's like, because like again, like I watched like a lot of YouTube videos, and I was like, you know what, YouTubing, I know it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but it's got to be at least somewhat easy, right? Like it can't be that hard. But like, for the past I think it's like 3 weeks, almost a month now. Like like YouTubing really is a skill. And so is streaming, like, not even just, like, setting everything up, but just, like, talking for, like, a long time and being entertaining. And, like, not stumbling over your words and everything else like that. Like, it is, like, a huge skill that I'm still learning and still practicing, too. But I do, in fact, value that I do have 45 subscribers. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. It really is. It really is like an acting job. It really is. It's like you really do have to like become an actor and not necessarily. I don't. Yeah, almost play like a character. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. I'm not using my artillery in this match because it's just going to go bad. It's just going to go horrible. We're in a horrible position for it. But we finally got Elsbeth on a horsey. Nice little skull on it. Oh, and the black roses as well. Oh. Oh, Elsbeth. I love your sense of fashion. You hot topic bitch. I love you.
The dead speak to me. Whisper of myriad battles of old. They tell tales of our foes' weakness.
Awaiting command.
Alright, so we know the Spider Riders have jumped into the forest, so we're going to jump them in the forest.
Taking aim.
So,
No lingering.
where are you? Yeah, there you are. Oh, not Spider Riders. Wolf Riders. Which are... yeah, they're solidly okay out of 10. No, they're not. They're absolutely trash. Yeah, no, so the rockets do arc, but the problem with, like, the problem I've been having with the rockets, as I've named them backstabbers, is that I don't know what's been happening on this particular game, but they seem to love just to not only miss the enemy, but smash my my back line. Like, it just seems that they love doing it. And it's not like... it is like a unit thing. Because, like, I've been playing Zhao Ming, and he gets, like, you know, the cafe equivalent of a rocket battery. The I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the cafe rocket battery. And, like, that thing has been perfect. Like, that has, like, been no problems. It never hit the backside of any of my units or nothing like that. But it's like just this rocket battery has been just backstabbing the crap out of me.
Standing by.
Okay, they be a wagon.
Yes, quickly. Fire, fire.
Move these guys forward.
Yes, sir, quickly.
Actually have the swordsman charge.
Spirita of Shaiish.
And we got the handgunners coming in and being shot at, so we'll just use the knights to kill those archers.
Chasing the shadow of
Alright. And you know, we'll put Elsbeth in the Elsbeth in there. They're only goblins. Only goblins. Yeah, look at that. Break. Break, you bastards. And speaking of breaking, we'll have these guys move back and do a rear charge on these goblins and break them as well.
Yes, my lord.
It looks like some of the other goblins coming in. We'll shoot them and show them that no, they should have just kept on running. Should have just kept on running.
Elspeth von Draken.
Oof, look at that. Alright. Most of the goblins are dead. Except for these plucky band of goblins. Oh, damn. I didn't check if these... because the goblins have new units. Or rather, the orc... oh, actually, is it goblins? Or, yeah, no. Goblins have like a sword and spear, sorry, a spear. Oh my god. The orcs have a spear unit, but the goblins have a sword and shield unit.
Mage of death.
Oh, speaking of goblin, I was wondering why the game wasn't ending. Apparently this lone hero unit is like, you know what, I can take on the entire army. Sword and spear, you say Gandalf style. Yeah. It's very much when your wizard specializes in melee combat. It is kind of funny, like when it comes to like stereotypes. Goblin heroes are known for the bravery. Yeah, Goblin heroes are known for their bravery. They truly are the most bravest of the heroes. But it's kind of funny when it comes to like wizard stereotypes. It's like a lot of people do like the Gandalf stereotype, where it's like, yeah, old man in a wizard hat and everything else like that. But they never do like the, yeah, old man in a wizard hat that like will throw down at a drop of a hat and just like, you know, like slay goblins with like a sword and a spear. And it was like, yeah, screw you guys, I'm just going to kill you. It's like the okay, so I haven't seen the anime fully, but I've seen a clip of it. It's the Fronin at Journey's End, and I've seen a clip of like two mages. I think they like either like they ran out of spells or like something, and they're like, okay, we're just going to settle this like men, and just start like punching the shit out of each other. And I thought that was so fucking funny. Who does it? I think there is a character that has a sword and a spear in this game. I can't remember who it is, though, and that's going to drive me a bit mad.
The Empire expands.
So, we have occupied the settlement. Oh, and now he gets a Barter Warhorse as well. Everyone gets horses. And he gets a level up. I will take him piercing shot. Alright. And we can guarantee that this whole stack of goblins is going to come after us.
Weaving weapon and magic is the surest path to victory.
Knights of More. That's what I'm probably thinking of. I'm probably thinking of mages having a staff and sword. Although, speaking of, like, spear, I really do like the animation that Aranessa has with her trident, or her polearm, where she basically becomes a pole dancing hero. And she just, like, jumps around the battlefield. It's just like, yeah, I like how spry they made Aranessa when it came to her animations.
Future, present, past.
Oh, there's Chad Carl of France. Wants a non-aggression pact, and he wants to pay me. Perfect. See, this is why everyone loves you, Carl. You pay us. You pay us for non-aggression pacts. Alright. Interesting. I thought the goblins was going to run back here, but it looks like they're actually going to besiege this town. Which, if we're being honest, actually works in our favor. Alright, though, but I have been streaming for a better part of a while. What time is it? Actually, let's double check the time. It is 3:40. Okay, so I've been streaming about for like an hour and a half. Oh, sorry, hour and 40 minutes. I think this is probably the best time to kind of end the stream for now. Quit while I'm ahead. So, Caster, thank you very much for joining the chat. It was really nice chatting with you. I will try and remember to lower that the delay in between chat and my gameplay. So, and a big thank you for everyone that's going to watch it on YouTube and everyone else that have joined the stream while I was streaming. Thank you all very much. We will be doing a stream on Saturday. Yes, I'll be doing another stream on Saturday. Maybe not Elsbeth. I'll probably pick a different faction lord, but we'll be doing a stream on Twitch. So watch Twitter for that. I'll post a link in the YouTube comment in the YouTube kind of community message board section. I'll do that as well, so everyone can see it. So thank you all very much, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday.